Now there's a new Kavanaugh accuser who says he practically raped her and she thought he might murder her. The insanity of all of this is beyond belief. The timing of this release, obviously days before the vote, is suspect. How should the committee of Republicans deal with this, Bill O'Reilly?
Well, I have to hear what the woman has to say under oath and certainly give Judge Kavanaugh a chance to testify as well, and perhaps the only witness to the alleged interaction, whatever you want to call it, assault. A man named Judge, he should come in too to testify under oath. But I'm telling my viewers on BillO'Reilly.com tonight, Wayne, to put themselves in a jury pool in a civil case where the verdict is rendered on preponderance of evidence. So you watching me are in the jury pool. Here's what we know. First of all, no one knows, nobody knows what happened, except the three people in the room, and their stories differ. Governor Andrew Cuomo today said he knows what happened. Kavanaugh's guilty. A disgraceful statement made by the governor. He doesn't know, and he wants Kavanaugh to be guilty. Okay. Then you have basically the timeline 37 years ago. What's interesting about that is the girl was 15 when it took place, Christine Ford. Apparently she didn't tell her parents, because there's nothing on record that her parents went to the school that Kavanaugh attended or Kavanaugh's parents. They lived in the same neighborhood. Apparently Christine Ford, as you pointed out, almost raped and killed, is what she says now, didn't bring it to her parents' attention. How likely is that to happen? So fast forward. Now we're into 2006. We're in a therapy session. Christine Ford apparently tells the therapist, and her husband was in the session, oh, this happened to me. Didn't name Kavanaugh. She said, this terrible thing happened to me. Okay. The therapist writes down 4 boys were in the room, not 2. Christine Ford now says, oh, that must have been a mistake. That's a pretty damn big mistake. Therapists write down what's said. That's a pretty shocking statement. Not saying it wasn't a mistake, just saying it's evidence. Okay? Therapist writes 4, and there were 2. Then we get up to July, where Dianne Feinstein gets a letter from a California congresswoman given to her by Christine Ford that says that Kavanaugh was a perpetrator of this alleged assault. All right, now any senator would have turned the letter immediately over to the FBI and said, look, there's evidence here, it needs to be checked out thoroughly. No, Feinstein didn't do it, okay? Sat on the letter. Very, very suspicious, very irresponsible. Then Christine Ford apparently hires a lawyer named Deborah Katz. This is key, Wayne. Deborah Katz is a far-left activist. She's not a regular lawyer, all right? She actually attacked Paula Jones when Jones leveled serious charges against President Clinton. She defended Al Franken. This lawyer Katz did. She has donated to MoveOn.org. Okay? And Christine Ford herself marched in the women's thing on Inauguration Day. This injects heavy-duty politics into the assault charge. So now we're in the political realm. You don't hire Deborah Katz, who is a Me Too stalwart, who only wants to go after the right. Franken's okay. Bill Clinton, Paula Jones, no claim, according to Deborah Katz, on the record, on television. So now, if you're a jury member, what do you do? What do you do? You're going to hear from the woman, Ford. She'll testify under oath. And then you'll hear from the judge and perhaps Mr. Judge, who was the other witness. But the evidence doesn't stack.